let me get up and go to YouTube because can't say it's on YouTube. Africans, you're gonna have to be the person. You're gonna start killing people. You understand this? All these old ass puppet niggas, pumping, whatever. You're gonna have to start killing them. You're the only continent that's got motherfuckers 90, 100 years old, crazy shit, and there's no development. And you're on the richest continent on the planet. You know, the days of colonists has got to be over. You got to start killing motherfuckers. They got to be murdered. You understand this? If you're gonna, no more protest in the street when you stop. It's gonna have to lead to revolution. You're gonna have to be like Nepal. You have to kill motherfuckers. You understand that? Nepal was killing people. You gotta start killing people. Oh, I don't know. I want to do that. Then motherfucker, you'll stay enslaved and broke. Go ahead, Joe.
Always. It's Friday, and this is our platform, and we're gonna say the truth. So you're on, kid. You stop trying to say YouTube what? You are on, literally.
Oh shit, we live.
Yes, this is our platform, and I'm using our platform for an advantage. Talk the truth. That's what we do, right? That's what we're doing. Talking the truth.
Yeah, but you get banned off of YouTube when you talk the truth.
They don't give us no money. The only thing we can do is just
Nah,
put the show on
they don't.
private.
They,
So
nah, they don't. Exactly. They don't. They actually don't give us no money. We've already been shadow banned forever because they're locking down. Let me let you. Santi Sana Joby, happy Friday, everybody.
yes. Yeah, shout out to everyone with us on YouTube. Karibuni Sana family. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing
If you guys missed the good show of Joby and Canvas yesterday, that shit was funny. It was jamming, funny. It was really good. That was a fun show. I like.
Yeah, we really had good. We had actually so many comments yesterday because I ended up the show and I was like, God damn, this
Uh,
was so many comments of people. It's crazy. But yeah, we had a good time. Kamlesh claiming he wants to be back. We let him back on the Africa Today show. He never showed up. So
you never showed up. Exactly.
that's what I've been telling you. I'm like, how sure am I gonna show up
I
for my
think,
show
I think, I
on the
think, I
Saturday
think,
show?
I think all these late nights. They just said, I think all these late nights. I told him to go home. I think all these late nights fucked up his marriage. I tried to tell you, nigga, go home.
It is what it is, man. But yeah,
It
we're gonna
is.
see.
Hey,
I'm
it's what
not
it
sure
is.
about Saturday. I'm not sure about Saturday because I allowed people to play with my Saturdays some time back, and they were too
You,
entitled
you.
and
Why
started.
you gotta come? You ain't gotta come in. He can come in. All right? If he wants to do it, all you gotta do.
Yeah,
He ain't fight so long.
I know, but I like. I don't.
Oh.
This is my baby. Okay, before even the dog, this is my baby. I take care of this student like my child. I don't like having anyone here
You
if I'm not
know.
here. Trust me, I don't
Okay.
like. Yeah, it disturbs me.
Uh,
It makes you so I got an
okay.
accident trying to come here to check into my. I don't like anyone being in this space without my consent, without my presence. I'm like, no, you're gonna come
Okay.
straight to me. Mm-mm. I
I
don't.
got you. I
I'm gonna
got
mess
you.
it up. This is my child before any child, so you're not gonna mess things up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that Saturday whole thing. If not, he has to come back on Thursday night. He has two options. Not
Yeah. Yeah.
he has
Oh,
only
yeah, that's right. That's
one
right.
option.
That's right. That's right. Because you was keeping your Saturdays over for the other one had all that drama last year.
Yeah. No, I don't want that. No, that shit
I,
is
I remember that. What? That Saturday shit is done. It's done.
yeah, because nah, I don't want that. Some
Uh,
disrespect, because
yeah,
you think
I
you
remember
fuck
that
up
shit was
with time,
funny.
or because it's Saturday, you think you can fuck up with time. You said you want this, and you said you're gonna be
Yeah.
available this time to this time. So now, if
Uh,
I check the time, you wanna be mad? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. But anyway, everybody is Sana
uh,
family. We're talking about the African Union, which is calling out Tanzania, of course, for the brutal general election.
now they calling out Tanzania, right? When they first all congratulated her. The AU, and they congratulations to Salute for winning the fake election that nobody voted for. See,
Exactly.
the Africans are starting to know that all your elections, guys, are phony. Shout out to phony. You guys never rioted. You thought they were real, but they're all phony. Go ahead.
Exactly. But yes, before we get started, a quick reminder in case you're here for the first time, subscribe on YouTube. And of course, you can join us more officially to be part of this amazing family, which is literally of nothing but the truth. If you can't handle the truth, this is not for you. But if you can have the heart like me, grow some thick skin, this is the place for you too, if you give yourself some chance. But anyway, karibuni sana. Kindly download our app on the Google Play Store. Blackout Fire Network is the name. And of course, through the app, you get to listen to us via the radio station. Also, in case you have an Android TV, we are on the Google Play Store as well as Blackout Fan Network. The first thing you're gonna see or hear about us is the radio segment, of course, where you get to listen to us via the radio. And in case not, you can also go if you want to see us live, see our beautiful African melanin popping skin, that is of course on the show page and on the TV section as well, on the TV for the Android user. Apart from that, we have an amazing apparel store where you can get yourself some amazing hoodies, t-shirts, hats, anything you'd like, a handbag for your side chick, for your wife. It depends what you actually want. And last but not least, your health is your wealth. Multivitamin, ashwagandha, brain and focus formula, beetroot, moringa pure, sea moss, aloe cucumber for your skin, shea butter. We got you covered. But for now, allow me some brain and focus as we get started with today's conversation.
Unlock your full potential with Brain and Focus, a powerful supplement designed to boost mental clarity, enhance memory, and sharpen concentration. Made from a blend of scientifically proven ingredients like ginkgo biloba, omega-3, and essential vitamins, Brain and Focus is crafted to fuel your mind. Our process ensures maximum potency and effectiveness, delivering the perfect balance of brain-boosting nutrients. Take just one capsule daily, as prescribed by your healthcare provider, and feel the difference. Whether it's powering through your workday or staying sharp in life's challenges, Brain and Focus keeps you at the top of your game. Stay sharp, stay focused, and stay ahead with Brain and Focus. Brain and Focus, fuel your mind, achieve more. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
As I keep on saying, in case you have any questions before or after purchasing this amazing product, kindly email us at kcnewsam15@gmail.com, rather at Joby at blackhotfirenetwork at Joby at blackhotfirenetwork@gmail.com, literally Joby at blackhotfirenetwork.com. But of course, we also have an active chat on the sports page that's down below. On the sports page itself, you can also leave your question. In case you're on WhatsApp as well, you can actually ask us directly what is it that you'd like to know. But as we get started with today's conversation, we're going to start with what is happening in Kenya. Literally a conversation kind of similar to what is happening in Ghana. And this is what we talk about. If African countries, and again going back to the African Union, which is our major conversation, if the African Union was so strict on the way we see they push other global agendas that are so westernized, let me say that, in Africa, if they had the same union on pushing the same African agendas in Africa, the same way they prioritize the Western agendas, would be so far. Recently, we had Ghana, which actually talked about removing English from its educational system. And now we're seeing the same effect happening in Kenya. I've already spoken about when it comes to African countries making decisions, how we need to sit down with the African Union and have a discussion before we actually pass these laws and see how and if it is favorable for other African countries. But apparently this happens not. Recently, we had Ghana on our table, which actually they're talking about Ghana is not completely removing English from its educational system. The new policy mandates the use of local languages as the primary medium of instruction in the early grades to improve comprehension, while English remains part of the curriculum and will be introduced and taught alongside local language. This aims to create a stronger foundation for students, and this is by teaching concepts in their mother tongue before transforming to English. My perspective and thought about this, I say this is going to be a very, very This is going to be a backward way of leading the country, and especially on the system of education. Because number one, I talked about the level of illiteracy that is going to be brought back in the country. Because we have a group of people who, as we speak, even right now in today in Africa, there's a group of people like my grandma. My grandma can't talk English. She doesn't understand English. There's a group of people who actually completely missed this system of education. They didn't even attend schools, because we're also talking about the same system of paying school fees, where we're coming from a system of where our ancestors used to pass knowledge as a way of living. Literally, that was part of us living, passing knowledge to just generation to generation, how we live as Africans. That was just mandatory, not that we had to pay any sums or any amount of money for us to be passed this by our ancestors. But today, the system we have to pay for us to be given, again, not even the real information, but the fake information. So the level of illiteracy that is going to come back in Ghana is going to be so high, to the point, number one, the fact that we have a group of people who don't understand how politics works. It's going to be more. Politics is not working in Africa as we talk. So it's going to be more. You're talking about a group of people are going to be so dumb, not being able to read the gazettes. They won't understand how the economy is also running, because you're also talking about a Western system that writes everything in English. Do these puppets know what is happening? Yes, they do. Are they even educated too? But not as much as we think they really are. Yes and no. Talk about Kagame and you look at Tinubu, it's two different people. Tinubu was a drug seller. Kagame, Kagame is kind of more educated. And also talk about the previous president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo. His English tells you a lot about his level of education, but still punctual English doesn't make you, smart or anything. Okay, so looking at what we have,
Exactly.
that is the same movement they are pushing, because we're talking about African countries currently rising in terms of knowledge. Number one, we talked about where people now are more dependent on doing research on every law that is being passed, which we saw recently. Kenya's trying to, which they have actually, they're trying to bring up a new law or bill which is already on the National Assembly, where Kenyans cannot oppose and don't have a right to oppose any type of law that is being passed by this system. Whatever they say is what we have to agree to. And we're talking about literally Agenda 2030. So they're trying to see, literally what is happening is Africa is rising in terms of knowledge. Africa is rising in terms of questioning, which is also a big problem, because when you have a group of people who want to know and are demanding accountability about what you're doing, of course, that is a threat to your power, especially with these Western planted leaders. That is what we can call them. A group of Africans, a majority of them, we can't say about the minority. I'm not sure about the percentage. I love saying that, because we have a group of people who are so confused with religion, the whole system, and the pillars of destruction. And there's a group of people who actually understand what is happening. Africa is waking up. And like Keith has been saying, in the next coming 10, 20, 15 years, whether they like it or not, Africa is going to take back power, because we're not going to keep on living in this system of hopes, oppression, praying, fake education where I can't even get a job. Let's talk about that. I've spent so much money in this system where I graduate, I sell lands, I sell cattle, and yet I'm not getting a job to replace all this back. Are you crazy? So they're trying to do or pass these laws like Ghana. This is Ghana, and we're seeing Kenya what is happening. They're trying to bring back illiteracy on the people, and that's why they're trying to also pass laws that are not going to not only allow people not to have freedom of expression, but where you cannot even read what they are passing, because majority of the things again are written in English. But we have a petition that has been filed at the High Court, challenging the legal validity of using English as the primary language of instruction. This is in schools, and this was filed on October 23rd, and the petition primarily challenges the Ministry of Education decision to designate English as the medium of instruction for grade 4 to 12, and categorizes indigenous languages activities for grade 4 to 9 as non-formal programs. The petition filed by Ernest Achesa Makabala urges that This classification devalues indigenous languages and undermines Kenyan's cultural identity that should be declared unconstitutional. This is a joke. This is not a progress in the country. This is us being dragged back to our late grandmother's era where women could not even get, not only just gain or go to school because they didn't have a value apart from being married. We've been taken to a system where the whole, not only just the woman, but both the women and the men, they cannot question, they cannot read and write. This is the Mayweathers we're raising, literally. This is, and I'm not saying Mayweathers in terms of the wealth or how you can actually misuse your wealth. I'm talking about when you guys said and what we saw, he can't read, he can't write. Let's say about reading, and that is literally what we're seeing right here and what is affecting Kenya. So I don't know what Africans or what this teaches Kenyans and the Ghanaians, because the fact that this is something that is happening in majority
Let me
of the
ask, let me
country
ask a
is
question, Joe.
yes, Kate.
Literacy, what is the literacy rate in Kenya?
I think there's a time we were checking that.
What is the literacy rate?
Literacy
Because
or
you know in
what?
America ours ain't, we know in America ours ain't gone down. We know Black America is dumb as hell now. But 50 went back, like Joe said. We're worse off than we were 50 years ago. That's by the numbers. These are facts, not my opinion. And I knew we were dumber, but I must see what's the literacy rate in Kenya.
Um, okay, so they're saying that Kenya's adult literacy was rate was 82%, that is in 2022, with the male adults
Okay,
literacy
not
rate
bad.
being at 85, and the female adults literacy rate at 82%. The
That's
men is
pretty.
85.
That's
The
pretty good. I don't know, Joe. That's pretty good for Africa. That's pretty
Mhm.
good for Africa.
Yeah.
Go back to other African countries. That's probably better than South Africa.
Mhm.
everybody,
Let's look at
everybody better than South. That's probably one of the highest literacy rates in Africa.
let's look at Ghana. Ghana's national literacy rate is around 69%. This is as of
Wow.
2021.
See, horrible. See, yeah, so most people in Ghana can't read or write. 69% is horrible. I thought Kenya. What is what is Nigeria?
Mm-hmm. Nigeria is 63%.
Oh, stupid. Yeah, there you go. Can't read or write. They don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know how to, they can't even read to know what the fuck is going on.
Mhm. Yeah, so that is what is happening. So sadly, in
Wow.
Ghana,
Hold on,
men.
give
Mhm.
me one more. Give me South Africa.
All right. Oh,
Jesus Christ. I thought Kenya was pretty 82, pretty good, Kenya. I know because most Africans are below average, 60.
South Africa is 95%.
That's the white people there. Ain't the average. That's the white people. That's the white people. Go ahead,
Mm.
Joe.
Look at Zambia, since Zambia has is it Zambia?
Zambia's gonna be low. What's Zambia? Zimbabwe still probably gonna be high. They would
62.
have see Zambia's 62. So most people don't know. See this about Africa. Joey's reading. So Africa's ignorant. It's illiterate. What
Mm-hmm.
is Zimbabwe?
Zimbabwe is 93%.
Yeah, I knew Zimbabwe was gonna be high. I knew Zimbabwe, and those are black. And Zimbabwe's high. And like I said, Zimbabwe and Kenya always remind me of similar. The Africans are pretty knowledgeable. Everyone says that Zimbabwe's and Kenyans are like the same. They're pretty knowledgeable about shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah, but whatever is happening in Ghana and Kenya by them trying to remove English as part of the system of education, this is literally what they're trying to introduce. They're trying to take us back to illiteracy because um,
exactly because it's easy to rule a country, Joby, when you don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, this percentage that actually they're talking about it, but this is actually majority if you talk about the Gen Zs, where the people who can critically think, at least with a better IQ. I don't want to say with the highest, but with a better IQ level than our parents. When you talk about questioning, we're heavy on that. I've seen a group of our people, my age group, at least I have a group of people who want to understand what is happening. You're questioning things, you want to go deep into things, not just taking and digesting, because that has been our parents. And that's what I was saying even yesterday. We have a system that is being shocked about everything that is happening in Africa, because this is not the norm they're used to, everything that is happening. That's why they're shocked. All of them, they have to advise each other also through the white people. They have to. They don't have,
Exactly. Exactly. That's
you
why.
know
That's why I see the brutal crackdown. Exactly, Joe. There's an awakening. Usually they would just let the dictators take over Africa. You wouldn't know. You say, well, I guess they won. I don't know. Go pray to Allah. Go pray to Jesus, and you would accept that. But you see, as the youth are saying, nah, nah,
Mhm.
nah. But
Exactly.
go ahead.
Because exactly what is happening in Tanzania, man, is really brutal, and the people are very mad. Tanzanians are mad, man. That is what I mean. I saw killings, but what is happening in Tanzania? We had Kenyans being killed. What is happening in Tanzania?
I guess
Gee,
I guess you would be upset if you get murdered, Joe.
what? All those videos are disturbing, and I love the fact
Yeah,
these people are so serious about their anger. They have, despite Samia Suluhu
right.
saying, you should not be posting images and videos that shall trigger people. If you're coming to Tanzania, you're gonna get arrested. They are doing it. They have opened
That's
actually a
right.
page called Samia's
Yeah.
Killing, in Swahili,
That
Samia
that
Mauaji.
that that that's what you gotta do. You can't be living if you live in coward, Joe. We things never change. The price of
Man,
freedom is death. Price of freedom is death. What will you die for? You want your kids to live in a fucked up country or your grandkids? You gotta understand some things are worth dying for. I'm not letting this fraud rule over me.
it's crazy, man. But Kenya, we had also yesterday someone saying, of course, be prepared. Like the same thing I've been saying. Come 2027, Ruto is actually telling you how he's getting ready to steal elections. So if you want to
Of
be told
course.
twice, if you don't see the signs and you still believe your vote makes a change, it's not time for voting. Actually, this time, it's time to ensure Ruto steps down in 2027. That's what you need to do.
Exactly.
Ruto should not be even on
Exactly.
the ballot papers, should not even be vying for another presidential seat. He shouldn't even be daring. You need to be raising your voices enough, because man, shout to the people again on Instagram who are standing with me. I'm gonna still stand up with Instagram, whether kids want to talk the shit or not. I'm listening there. People listen to people pay attention to what I'm saying, and that's just factual, it's evident now. People there's
So,
some
so,
people
what, so what happened, Joe? So what happened? Just about your
nothing.
Instagram.
The fact that I've been leaving comments, about
Uh,
every every African page or anything talking about African, everything we talk about just right here.
yeah,
I've been
of
leaving
course.
comments saying that despite Kenya being told, oh, we need to be also careful of what you put in. I've been leaving comments, and I don't care who it threatens at this particular point. Because again, the same question, what will I die for? If I look at myself, I'll die for Blackout Fire, which is part of what I'm literally which is part of my life. Speaking the truth. And this is my politics. Politics is life. The fact that we've been told politics is not, leave politicians to handle their own
That's
political.
that's that's why that's why they told you nonsense. Politics is life.
It's affecting
Politics, exactly. It affects your
me,
life.
business. Exactly. When I go do my shopping that I used to do long time ago for $10, now it's not even
Exactly.
what. $10 is just that is just some two pieces of detergents, and I want like detergents that can last in my house.
That's
$10
right.
literally. If you talk about cooking oil, I showed you the cooking oil I had to buy because it's going to last for long. Unless
Yeah.
not, I have to buy the smaller cooking oil, which is also expensive for me. I'd rather get this other one because I want it to last longer. Because how many times am I gonna keep on coming back to the shop? Life is expensive. The
It
economy
is.
is soaring. The rents are
Yeah.
rising. The just talked about our water bill rising right here. Rents are
Yeah.
actually rising right now as we speak in Kenya, man. People are complaining about the high
Of
charges
course.
of
The
rent.
cost of living. They get shit. You think it's exactly what? Get that everywhere. You see white people in bread lines in America. People can't afford the houses. People are homeless. Yeah,
And then I have some dumb people trying to argue with me stupidly because I'm standing for Africa. Are you crazy? Shout out to the people who are supporting me. That is all I'm gonna shout out to the people who are standing up with me and know what is happening. Because man, we have so many morons, like Kip calls them. We have morons in our society, and it is so sad. It is so sad. It is really, really sad. Shout out to Mange Kimambi, the activist in
well,
Tanzania, who they are threatening to arrest her because she's standing up for the people. I stand up with
yeah,
her. The fact that I said we stand up with Tanzania, shout out to also her saying that she was telling Kenyans, she was telling Tanzanians, you need to stand with Kenyans because this is the only country that has showed you support because of what
yeah,
happened in their country. That was in 2024 and early 2025. These people were
yeah.
brutally
You
and
notice you don't hear no. You notice you hear no Rwandese. You hear no Burundians, and you don't hear no Ugandans because they're
Mhm.
all in a dictatorship, and they've been told you better shut your goddamn. Well, Museveni already told him, and Captain Crunch said, you better shut your goddamn mouth.
Exactly. Exactly. So we have a newly elected official, of course, after Samia Sulu, who stole the elections and claiming herself president. This is crazy. You know, this is crazy. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy that we had
It,
someone.
it's
No,
crazy.
oh my God, we're dealing with dictatorship at its
They, they,
high
they, they like Paul
level.
Bear. They know Paul Bear. At least Paul Bear, they know Paul Bear lost. But they gonna at least say they didn't say no nine. They say he barely won. He won with 53% of the vote. He barely won, but he still won, knowing he lost.
My
But
God.
these crazy motherfuckers, 98. These Musevenis and Kagamis, know that 98% of the vote. This craziness.
So
You
shout
got
out to my
98% of the vote, and everybody's burning down Tanzania. All right.
mhm.
Good.
Shout out to Mange Kimambi. She's been one of the people, like I said yesterday, who has been shedding light on Tanzania and the dictatorship that has been happening. And of course, my comment is right there. You can see Natalie Joby. We stand with Mange. That was my comment. And of course, people ended up interacting, and other people started abusing me. And I love the fact that other people came and stood up with me and abused the person, and the people who are trying to attack me. And my
But,
comment.
but what were they saying? Because you said, okay, then what did they, as you say, abuse it. See, I also said a lot of these, the government use AI bots, yo, but a lot of these people ain't even real. So, what were the people that attacking you saying?
One of the person told me, like I said yesterday, I should learn how to shut up when I see the situation as worsened. I need to stop opening my mouth because that is getting me in danger. And then I told them I do this for a living, so there's no danger that I've not involved myself in already. I do this for a living, so I talk politics every single day. So what are you telling me I need to shut up about? This is what I talk every day, every single day. Then
If
someone
I
else
was
said,
you, if I was you, I would go look at their profile. A lot of
"Oh,
these things you're talking to are like bots. Go ahead.
uh, that profile was private, so I couldn't see shit." And
Yeah,
I was
a lot of these things are bots.
there.
That's what the government use now. I think you're talking to real people. It's all
Yeah,
bots. They keep you quiet and not speak out. They use what they call
uh,
bot farms, yo. But those are like bot farms.
yeah. And
Go
then
ahead.
another one told me how dirty my coochie is. Then now other people started flocking on that. People now started flocking on that comment now after that person, because I think it's a woman. Yeah, it's a woman. She said my coochie is dirty. Then people started now. Then I first commented back and I told her, your mom's coochie is the dirty one. You need to take your head back
There
on
you
that
go.
coochie and
There you go.
then they didn't answer. Then I went back ahead and then told them, you're actually a child who was born by mistake. The condom happened to burst on your daddies when you were having sex. So your mama didn't want you. That's why you don't know what you're doing on this world. And other people came on and then told them your coochie is the one that has earthworms on it. You need to clean yourself. It was so nasty, man. It was so nasty. Like,
There's a lot of coochie talk on there.
hey, it was, hey, you know, come attacking me about my body. I'm not the. I'm not. And I know myself. You don't come attacking me about my body. I'm gonna give you what exactly you want to hear. Not to dismiss you. Because especially Swahili, that's why Swahili abuse is so nice. Like I wish you guys
Okay.
understand. Swahili abuse is so gets people on their head because someone else
That's
tried
what's
to do that
up.
last week. Someone else tried to do that last week with my mom. Like, so I don't know what to watch your mom. And I told them, I also went back with their mom. Now they came back to my inbox. They were like, hey, you don't need to attack my mom like that. You started it, bitch. You started it. So now you're calm. Now you want me to act calm. Let's go back to the comment section where everyone can see your shit. Kaola, why are you coming on my inbox? Let's go back to the comment section where I'm talking facts and you're coming to actually answer me with bullshit, attacking me with my parents. They're not even here. So sorry, yours still lives. I'm not affected like you. They're still gonna die whether you like it or not. So please pass me with that bullshit. But anyway, back to Tanzania. This is Mange Kimambi and one of the government officials who's saying they need to arrest. I'm gonna translate it.
Haiwezekani mtu mmoja amekaa nje ya Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania, dada tu, hata ukimwangalia pia rais yake anawaambia watu wakafanya hivyo na wanaenda kufanya kweli.
Yeah, because she has influence. So she's asking, it's crazy how this lady has an influence that she tells people go do this and they do it because she's exposing the truth about what is happening in Tanzania.
Exactly. And see, that's how fast a country goes from bad to worse in Africa. From Magufuli to now this, because white people never let go, guys. They don't understand that.
Exactly.
They're never going to let a good country stay good and it's not benefiting them. So all these guys are black, bootlicking, handkerchief head puppets for the European. That's why as soon as she got in, all the country's resources started to get sold away to white people, white Arabs, trying to take away the ports, all this shit. Because all these Negroes, they're all scared of white people. And also, they're mentally colonized. They're fucked up in the head. Understand this with African, these older Africans, they're all colonized. They all suck white people's dicks. All of them. And they love it. They'll give everything away. They don't care nothing about their people. Go ahead, Joe.
Metokea anaanza kutamba. Anasema bado nitakuja kivingine. Lazima tumkamate. Mimi nakwambia DPP, huyu lazima tumkamate.
This man is so humble. I could smack you on the head even you talking to me. Lazima tumkamate. You look like a begging ass. Lazima tumkamate. It's like you're begging to arrest her. Oh, lazima tumkamate. What the fuck are you talking about? If you're arresting someone, go arrest them. Kenya doesn't even announce this shit. They don't. Real dictatorship countries, which is what your president is trying to practice, let's be factual. She's a puppet, but on the landing. That's just fact. At this point, if you're looking at Samia,
they're scared to go pick her up, Joe, because now they already lit the flame. If they kill her or do something wrong, she's going to be a martyr. See, being a dictator is a delicate thing when your country's starting to wake. You don't want to make her a martyr because the country would just explode and they might overthrow your ass. So it's delicate. That's why they don't just want to go get her because she has influence and people all listen to her. So if you go kill her, Joey, you might start. You might start that flame, but the whole country erupts, and then you get out of control. Then your people have no more fear. Once they get rid of fear, and they know they got the numbers, but 70 troops are going to fall. The Kenyan troops are going to get killed, and it's going to be complete overthrown. So it's a delicate balance.
Kenyans are calling out now Ugandans and telling them 2026 we are watching you. Actually, it's now trending. Yep. Kenyans are calling out Ugandans now, telling them if you allow Museveni to stand up there again, we are coming. We are coming whether you like it or not. Museveni must go. There's no way you're going to allow this person to run for another term. And Uganda looks the way it looks. Ugandans are known, sadly. Some people say Kenyans, but Ugandans in East Africa are the most drunkards. Uganda is known to be the.
I bet said that. I said Uganda was much drunker than Kenya.
Yeah, Uganda is known to be the most partying country. It's crazy when you focus only on party and
because you're broke. What else you gonna focus on? You don't got no opportunity. This moron ain't made no opportunities for you, and you're cowardly. So you're gonna party, get drunk. Those are ways of taking away pain, Joe, because your country sucks, you're poor, you're fucked up.
I'm not saying Kenyans don't party as well. I'm not gonna defend them. I've been in Tanzania, man. Those people can go down. Like it's such an amazing, with the ambience. Tanzania is no
Okay.
is not the ambience. Oh, the beach. That shit is so nice. You just have music when you're eating at the beach, and then there's just some piano or some bongo flavor.
All right. All right. All right. All right, Joey. Calm down.
I love Tanzania. That's my thank you so much for taking us there. That happens to be my favorite first country to travel and more to
Yeah, I can imagine when we get the house out of next year, the year after next year. You're probably gonna spend all your damn time down there on your holiday.
and we're gonna have a car. I'm gonna be driving, stopping in Arusha, then I go the next day, I'm in whatever, well, it depends because
There you go.
if the tires can go long, because we have shitty tires as Africans, we don't make shit. We
No,
just leave it
no, well, we not. You crazy? We can't put no terrible tires in no car. Joe, but that's dangerous. You crazy? That's like
and then
that's like being on a motorcycle without a helmet. We're not
there's
what?
people,
We're not
I've
getting no bad tires.
I've had people who can travel from Tanzania to Kenya with a car, from Kenya to Uganda, from
Yeah,
Kenya to Africa, but it depends
yeah,
with the tires, with our fucked up
of
roads.
course. But why would you exactly? But why would you buy bad? Why would you buy bad tires? What? I'm like, why am I not buying no bad tires? You crazy? That's dangerous.
But anyway, yeah, back to Tanzania. Yeah, so this is what is happening.
Tuangalie kama tuna extradition agreement with the United States, or tuangalie tu.
So he's actually is issuing or suggesting that there should be an extradition a method of getting rid of this type of people, who have this influence, telling people what they should do, and they do it. This is democracy, because if you're a man of the people and you're talking about democracy, which is something that should be favoring everyone, people are gonna listen to you. And she's a democratic person. That is what.
Of course, they don't want democracy. I told you, they say democracy. That's all fake. They don't want real democracy. That's why they should have been cut off her influence before she got there. They'll cut your influence off before you get that sort of thing. Make sure you don't get influenced. That's why they make sure the people that talk the truth never get their numbers out there. Or when they do find it, they start cutting you. They start shadow banning you because they don't want you to be able to have an influence over them and stop their tyranny. You know,
Exactly. Exactly.
that's the whole scam. And shout out to everybody who's now understanding that all these social medias were started by the CIA. Yes, you're finally catching up. Yes, yes, yes. Not no Mark Zuckerberg and fake Elon Musk, all these fake frontmen. Somebody asked the question, how's Elon Musk a billionaire and everything he's made has lost money? He's never made any money. How about that? They're just figuring shit out. How they billionaires? And their companies never make any money. Go ahead, Joe.
It's crazy. So we have on this other end where we have Ruto, our seller of the country and everything that he sees that should benefit the Arabs, the white people, the British. Oh my God, he's gonna do it. So we have Kenya's President William Ruto, who has signed an agreement to send 13,000 Kenyans to Qatar for employment, and the labor mobility program aims to provide Kenya youth with global skills and diverse work experience, benefiting national development. And
instead of being jobs in America, I mean Kenya, he's gonna take Kenyans to go be slaves in Qatar. Do you know how racist Qatar is to Africans? It's the same old crazy shit again. What he's doing, that's called exporting his poverty, because these morons have never been in the economy. He's exporting his poverty, and hopefully, since those guys have family, they'll send money back to Kenya. But they're going to be slaves in Qatar. Okay?
Mhm.
They're going to get menial jobs, making menial wages, and be discriminated against. That's Qatar.
Exactly. We just had some Kenyans who recently came back with AIDS. Remember, we were discussing about
Wow.
this is actually at the beginning of this year. Some Kenyans went there, came back with AIDS, and this is something they didn't live with, because come on, we know when it comes to traveling, the medical certificate is always attached. People must know your medical
History.
they exactly what you're going through and everything, and that happens, of course, at airports. Come on, at the border. I've traveled. The fact I've traveled now, I can talk about this because it happens there. They check if you have fevers. They have those machines that measure your fever. If it's too high, they tell you step aside. They ask you if you have any problem and all that. So how did these people live with HIV and they were still accepted, especially in this racist country? They were still accepted to go with AIDS. Are you kidding?
Exactly. Exactly. Some
Like,
sounds,
and
some sounds fishy to me.
it's crazy, and most of them were women, of course. So we've heard about issues about these people are used sexually, sleeping with also animals in different ways.
Sound like they've been raped and given AIDS by the damn host of people. They didn't leave Kenya with no AIDS and come back with, like Joe said, you're not gonna allow them to travel to no
Exactly.
guitar with no AIDS. So they're coming back with it
Mhm.
from the
Exactly.
you know who people.
So we have the center. The agreement includes establishing a Qatar visa center in Nairobi by 2025. So you see, so 13,000 Kenyans for us to establish a visa center in Nairobi for Qatar. See the exchange of goods. See how they do it through the people. And of course, our people also what they carry. It's not just these people can go there, disappear, and the documents, of course, like they get there, the documents are always taken away. You're not gonna come back
Like
to your country.
documents to seize. They don't
Mhm.
say that. Hey, they seize your documents. Hey,
Yes,
you got your mind. You ain't taking my goddamn documents. What you talking about?
guys, organ
But they was
harvesting
just the
is number
Africans.
business.
Always.
Organ harvesting is the number one business, and which is
Organ
beneficial to
harvesting.
the
Yep.
majority of this group of people. So let's do 13,000 Kenyans for a Qatar visa center in Nairobi by 2026. And this is to streamline the visa process and ensure oversight. Indeed, approximately 90,000 Kenyans are currently
Ask yourself, what are they? Ask Kenya, say, what are these jobs, Joby? What are these jobs?
being a
What are they?
maid, being a
Of
maid.
course, slavery.
Yes,
Been a maid, clean up somebody's shithole, all kind of maid, all kind of slavery shit, all kind of
yes,
degrading work. You know why? Because you're niggas, you're African. You're supposed to be slaves, and your leaders don't give. You're talking about humiliating, no dignity. You gonna send somebody else to be a slave in somebody else's country? It's absolutely. And then when they get there, you morons, since they're the country people, a lot of people don't even pay you. They abuse you. There's nothing you can do. That's why you got Saudi Arabia pretend to clean up their little thing. Talking about, well, we're going to start paying people because we want to be a more international country. Because Saudi Arabia, like Joey said, Saudi Arabia don't protect it. Having you Negroes go over there, take your IDs, and don't pay you shit. Spit on you, rape you, and there's nothing you can do. You can't even go to there's no police to help you. Because you can't even go to the police, not your employees. It's so backwards, so evil, so wicked in Saudi Arabia. But these one of these same ass fake kingdoms that the white man in Europe and America created, this Qatar, this Abu Dhabi, this Saudi, these are all fake ass kingdoms. So their racism is deep. So you'll go there, they'll be raping your stupid ass. I just get a bit about a kid you. They rape you, they'll be chopping your head off. You'll be getting you, they'll be paying you little to nothing. Yeah. And your weak ass government won't say nothing because they don't got no real military. It won't say nothing little bitty Qatari. Qatari's small as hell, but it's rich because those are white people. They let their wealth, their resources belong to them. They'll still like everybody still out of Africa. Qatar is small as hell. Why am I going over there?
for
To
what?
do what?
Exactly. For what?
Africa's richer than Qatar. 10 times richer. Then how is Qatar wealthier now than Africa? Because they're the same people stealing from you, stupid. Why you never had no Qatar? You ever notice why you don't get African people? I want you to understand this. Why don't you ever send white people to be your maids from England and France or these Arab countries? Why don't you ever send them to Kenya, Nigeria, Tanzania to be your motherfucking maid?
Exactly.
You understand the humiliation? The thing that you're supposed to be on the bottom? It's
That's
how the
what.
world sees you. Go ahead,
Just
Joby.
but whatever that white man ever asked that Nigerian woman, why don't you fight for your countries? That should be the same
Exactly.
education, because it's true. We have so many Africans who have run away from Africa. Who, if we gather the numbers, still come back. Let's collect the numbers. You have knowledge. You've seen the oppression. You understand why you ran away. You know why, because your country has not provided something for you. So what if we
Exactly.
collect the anger we have already with the majority who are here, and with you guys who had already run away, come back. We're gonna accept you. We're sorry. We forgive you. Okay, but come back and let's fight together. Imagine what we could really do, the change we could actually apply. And we're talking about, again, we're always the majority, always, because they're talking
Yeah.
about approximately 50,000 Kenyans are currently working in Qatar, with concerns raised about 5,000 of them, um, who are already not even fulfilled with the jobs that they were promised. They're there, stuck. Some of them, we've seen, they're always
Well,
held
see,
house, always just
see,
like slaves. They don't even know why they're there, always just being, especially for women, they're taken in turns. This one comes to
well,
get, they go sleep with men or snakes or dogs, whatever gets to happen, get duded on and all that. This is disgusting. For how long
yeah.
again? And I've
And
been saying,
and when they send you there, Kenya don't get the money to come back, and they can tell so you there broke. You ain't got the money to get back to Kenya.
mhm, it's crazy. Then someone says on this comment section that this is Africa selling of slaves.
Yeah,
Uh
that's what I just said. I'm glad that's exactly what it is, Joby.
mhm,
This
mhm.
is despicable. Like I said, where's anybody sending their people back to be slaves in Africa? Why aren't the Chinese being made in Africa? Why aren't the Japanese being made in Africa? Why aren't the damn Arabs being made? Because that's despicable. That's only for the nigger.
Mhm. And then someone says this is just wrecks of modern slavery. African
Yep.
countries should step in immediately. Which African countries? They're all doing the same. Please, Lord. Which
That's what he said. He said, oh, they're all doing exactly because you got morons running Africa. This is crazy. You still
Mhm.
at, this is modern day slavery, Jay. So I'm glad they see Africa's waking up because that's what this is. I ain't no
Yep.
joke for me to come. That's what this is. If you don't know what this is, and this got some motherfucker in your face as a president saying this a good thing, you go fucking clean somebody's goddamn toilet? You out of your fucking mind? He's like, oh, I secured jobs in Qatar. Are you washing Arab people's feet? Shout out to me. Nigga, why don't you build jobs in Kenya? Fuck is you talking about? I'm not going to where? I'm not going to fucking some desert to wash somebody's ass. Fuck are you talking about?
Mhm.
Or clean somebody's goddamn kitchen? This is slavery.
Another person says
Everybody knows what it is. Go ahead, Joby.
the incompetence of African leaders. They can't even create
Exactly.
jobs or employment,
Yep.
so they'd rather send their people to foreign countries and serve as servants or slaves. This is
That's
crazy.
what shout out finally Africa. That's exactly right. That's what it is. I'm glad I explain this to you guys. Thank God you understand it. These niggas are despicable. And that's why I said before I said they gotta be bubble gum. These motherfuckers are asking you to be slaves in 2025 and saying it's a good thing.
You know?
Your grandparents and your parents thought it was good. Yeah? I'm like, Joey's dumbass daddy was trying to send it to fucking Dubai and some other dumb shit. You fucking moron. If I ever meet this guy, I might hurt his ass.
Mm. I'm gonna take you to him, that's for sure. I was even thinking about
No,
that.
no, 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 no. He's
I'm
coming
gonna
to us. He's coming to me. I'm not
okay.
going to that fucking house. He's coming to the house that I own. I'm not going there.
Igwe, that's so sad. That's so sad. You come say Igwe. Come on. But anyway, on the last comment on this conversation, someone says evil cat UAE is still using African people as slaves. Stop funding genocide in Sudan, Congo, stealing their wealth and resources. And the last one says
Exactly.
you need to refuse to go to these Arabic countries. For centuries, the Arab world has lost their they has never lost their disgusting taste for slavery. That is what
Yep.
someone said.
Never has. Exactly. Your modern day slaves. And the funny thing, these fucking no good, like the guy said, these no good dirty ass African fake leaders. They all know this. They don't give a fuck. That's how wicked. The Europeans create such a wicked system in all these fake countries with these fake morons ruling. It's crazy because they make it dangerous for you to even exist. Because you're a child, you broke, I'm gonna go to Qatar, go to Abu Dhabi, and you haven't been told these people you're a fucking natural enemy for thousands of years. These motherfuckers have been literally your enemy. They know it, but your stupid ass don't know it. Then you end up over there where they goddamn hurt you and messing you up. Crazy. Go ahead, Joe. Oh, the lights go off, Joe? Yeah, Joey? Am I gone? I might be gone. Close it. I don't think we're on the right channel. Oh, ain't nobody over here.
Yeah, Karibu,
Oh, you
I'm
back?
back.
Yeah.
About that.
Uh, oh,
I'm back.
go
Sorry
ahead.
about that. Yeah, we're on
Are
the
we on
right
the right? Are
channel.
we on the right? Are we on the right channel? We are.
We
Okay. Okay.
are
Chill.
on the right
Okay.
channel.
I'll
What
send.
I've
I'll
noticed,
send nobody. Okay.
YouTube is drastically taking our numbers down. Even our subscriber numbers are going down. If
Oh
you've
yeah,
noticed,
yeah. Did you see it going backwards? Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Do you notice that too? I don't ever
I
get
know.
mad about them. Exactly. They said 200 people unsubscribed. I say whatever. Just like
I
the one
noticed
that
that
really
last
got
week.
tick, huh?
I noticed it last week or 2 weeks ago. It
Yeah,
literally last week
yeah.
on
I only let TikTok did it work. TikTok took 10,000 followers from me in a day and a half, and then and then took the likes. How do you take
man.
the likes back?
You're kidding me? Even the likes? What?
I went from yeah, the likes. I went from 45,000 followers down to 34. Well, not 30, I think I'm up to 37. We're down to 34. And I went down, I went from I went from 70,000 likes down to 9,000 likes. It's crazy.
Hmm.
I showed you this is real. I got it. I'm glad I documented so people say I'm crazy. I was only up to 45,000 when they took before they took the damn channel down. When they brought it back up, they brought it back up the next week or 2 weeks later. It was like 2 or 3 weeks later. Then they just started deducting followers. That's how it works. They said this channel's getting too influential. So they took it down and they said, okay, we'll put it back. They just start taking away followers.
But as you wind up,
Because if you look at my TikTok thing, it's down to like 37.
I lost you. I lost you, kid. Okay, as we get to literally wind up with today's conversation, I lost Mr. Blackwood Fire, but I hope to get you back on the line. But yeah, as we discussed literally what is happening with the African Union and from our previous conversation about what is happening with Ruto sending 13,000 Kenyans to Qatar. Africa holds
25
30%.
5 months ago.
You're back. I'd lost you. I
Yeah, I'm back.
lost
Yeah,
you.
I'm
But
back. Yeah, I'm gone. I thought that was you gone. I'm gone. I was like, Joe, were you gone? I said, Joe, here. I mean, I'm gone. I'm in the woods. We're going to let you finish up.
yeah,
What's
but
going
as
on,
we
Byron? How you doing,
as
Byron?
shout out to Jibajab also joining, shout out to Baron Scott. As we wind up, as we talk about the African Union calling out Tanzania, why won't the African Union talk about how Africa holds 30% of the world mineral resources and yet Africa remains the poorest continent? The
It's
question is
more than
why?
that. 30 is more than that.
Of
That's the
course,
majority of the world's resources from Africa.
that is
More than
just the
that.
it's more than that, but that is just the the estimation. The question is why? Why is Africa underdeveloped? Do you need answers? I mean, we just talked about Ruto and the question about African leaders' incompetence. That's the answer. if you're looking for answers, you already have them about every single day topic we talk about, especially on the Pan-African Bliss. Our African leaders, like shout out to Mama what? Mamaye. I don't know what the hell that lady.
The guy from Guinea.
I can't pronounce Mamaye.
The guy from Guinea. The guy from Guinea married to the French white spy. That
Man's
guy.
working with 90 bodyguards and still with a crazy convoy. Like, if you're seeking for answers of why African leaders won't protect their wealth, not their people, not the people and the wealth, look at Tanzania. Again, the videos and the images circulating, man, they're so disturbing. Very disturbing. Very, very, very disturbing images. But yes, we have Tanzania literally, and the African Union, we should be questioning some of those questions. It has called out and declared that Tanzania's elections failed to comply with democratic standards. Democratic standards?
Observer's mission on the just concluded and disputed elections in Tanzania reveals how
they only say that now, Joe, because it's too obvious. They only say that now because of all the killing, and it's obvious. Because remember, they congratulated her. They said, "Oh, congratulations, congratulations!"
Go ahead, people are calling the African Union out, so that's why.
Of course, it's fake. Exactly. They're trying to. This is called covering your own ass, Joe.
Exactly. like Obama. Oh, speak on Raila and Chulu. Speak on that.
Exactly.
Samia Suluhu victory. The Observer's report indicates cases of ballot stuffing, internet blackouts, and abductions, and how they compromised the integrity of the elections.
Naapa kwamba nitakuwa mwaminifu kwa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania. Nitaihifadhi, nitailinda na kuitetea.
The dust is settling on Tanzania's controversial election that handed President Samia Suluhu her first elected term. The elections, which also handed the ruling party, CCM, the majority in parliament, continue to draw criticism over the manner in which it was conducted. The latest report from one of the observer missions, the Africa Union, paints a damning picture of the environment during and
after how many people were killed. The bullshit, man.
After election day. The observers say the election failed to comply with the AU's principles and standards.
At the same time, the
report from the AU mission
principles and standards which are fake. They only say that now because the shit's out of control. And why they not calling out Museveni and Ruto for sending troops into Tanzania? These are facts. Everybody knows. There's Kenyan troops running around killing people, and there's Ugandan troops running around killing people in Tanzania. Where's the African Union about that?
We need to wipe our tears because the African Union is calling out Tanzania. They really care about Africa for real, Are you kidding me?
The Southern African Development Community, which also flagged incidents of stuffed ballots and low voter turnout, factors that contributed to the elections falling short of the requirements of the SADC principles and guidelines governing democratic elections.
Get out of here. They were the first people to congratulate her. Are you kidding me? Like
Exactly, Joe.
Get out of here. People are calling you. You've seen the videos. That's why you had the audacity of coming out. Oh, whatever was happening in Tanzania, that was not democratic elections. As if you ever cared about democracy. You never care. What is the real democracy? You've opposed it. You've put sanctions on it. You've actually pulled the countries out of those blocks. Can you talk about Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali are in those democratic countries and trying to do democratic?
Yeah. And now Madagascar.
So what? Excuse me? Are you kidding me? Shit, this is a joke. Africans, we can't keep up with this. We can't keep up with this. We can't keep up with this. That's just the truth. You can't keep up with this. I don't know for how long you want to, but personally, my ground is already stood. I'm still standing on business. Whether you want to call me Daddy Cushy, you want to call me fake wig, you want to call me fake nails, fake lashes, I don't care. Okay? Do I know who I am as an African? I do. Am I proud of my history? I am, more than anything else. Am I proud of my skin color? I am. Am I proud of the leadership we have as a continent? No. Are people living uncomfortable because of the leadership we have? Yes. And how many? So many. To the point where we have the dream, I want to become a millionaire so I can help the poor. And then when you become a millionaire, you forget. You become a Dangote. Get the fuck out of my face. That's what you need to do. What are you going to die for? For me, I said yesterday on my Instagram, I don't have a family to die for apart from my brother. And I can also not count on that because people change, okay? But I have a country that I can die for. I have a voice that I can die for. I have a voice that pays me for what I talk. I can use that. I can die for that. So please don't stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. It has taken me so much tears, so much hardship for me to become who I am. And I'm going to stand with it. You're not going to shade that just very quickly. It won't. It won't happen. To go back again to the question of Africans, what are you going to die for? I don't have a family to die for. I would have died for my dad and my mom. She's not there. I would have done that for her, but she did it on my behalf too. You know, in the simplest way. Now it's my turn. What am I going to die for? I tried as much as I can to stand with those who I thought they cared, but now I have people who I care about, and that is the African unity. Okay, my people. It's sad that
Yeah, so you die for your people. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, you think it's nice seeing ourselves being divided? Again, we laugh about situations because we've not experienced it, but it's not over. Again, why people are not done with us? We think they are, they're not. The war continues. Ask Sudan, ask the Congolese people, and so many of us who the media won't cover. So stop playing. This is your life. This is your life. And like I said, whether you want to die for politics or not, at the end of the day, with these bodies, that's the road. So whether you want to pick the easy way or the hardest way, that's the road. But much love. Have yourselves a beautiful day. That has been my time in
What's up,
conversation.
family?
And of course, I'll see you guys later on the Rhythm Scoop Show as always. But we have Iwaton coming in a few with Let's Pop, see what's popping. Not the balloon stomachs as well. Literally at all. Shout out to Jibajaba in the building. She has a balloon stomach, lol. Yeah, Samia Sulu has a balloon stomach. God damn.
Yeah, sure do. Balloon stomach and a fucked up face.
It's
Blech.
easy. But much love, family. Have yourself a beautiful day.
That was she so wicked. To be fat and ugly? Shit, that's rough. You fat and ugly.